All right, in this short little video, I just want to talk a little bit about geoprocessing and what that term means. So one definition is geoprocessing is manipulating, you can read this, an existing spatial data set to create new information and knowledge. And that's really what the whole point of GIS is, right? To create some kind of new information or knowledge, or really the point of science. But if we're talking about GIS and geospatial, it's dealing specifically with spatial data sets. So we want to take existing data and turn it into something useful, right? Data by itself is not often very useful. It's the knowledge or new information that comes out of that data, which is truly what we're trying to go for here. So just as a little example, let's say you've got some kind of vegetation layer and you've got some kind of precipitation layer, and you, for whatever reason, you're interested in figuring something out, and what you want to know is you've got some vegetation type X. Either it's an invasive species you care about, or it's an endemic, endangered species you care about, something. There's this vegetation type you care about, and you want to predict where it is, and you know from previous work that it falls within mostly this precipitation range from rainfall of 100 to 200 centimeters per year. With geoprocessing, you can run through these different tools. You might want to think, how could I do this? But hopefully some ideas are popping into your brain. So one geoprocessing tool would be Intersect, right? Okay, I've got two layers here. I've got an input feature and an intersect feature, and I want the output, right? I want to know where these guys overlap. Okay, so this is a graphic which was pulled directly from ArcMap on the Intersect tool, which you will become very familiar with running through exercise 4, the geoprocessing exercise, as well as lab 5, which is also talking about geoprocessing. So you guys should become pretty familiar. I just want to give you some examples. So Intersect, right? Bang, we've got some kind of a new thing. And this is under Arc Toolbox, and there's all sorts of ways to get at these. You can clip, right? Let's say that you're only interested in this particular part of the island. You're only interested in that precipitation range, which is between 100 and 200. You can clip out just that particular polygon using the clip function, right? So geoprocessing is really just using these tools to get to where you want to go, right? That's all really geoprocessing is. It's the mechanism, the tools you use to get someplace. So a typical geoprocessing workflow, first you got to frame the problem. What is it you're interested in? So maybe you want to open up a new ice cream shop and you're trying to figure out what is the best location that I should put this in. This is a business sense. So business people love GIS. It helps them make money. Or what neighborhoods are most at risk to wildfires. So in chapters 18 and 19 in your book that you'll work through, it's talking about Portland and some wildfire risk assessment and so on. Geoprocessing can help with this. So you need data, right? If you're going to figure out where your new ice cream shop should be located, you should probably know the existing ice cream shops, because maybe you don't want to go right next to that ice cream shop. Or maybe you do. It just depends on drive those guys out of business. Whatever it is you're interested in doing. You might want population density information, demographic information, tourist data, right? There's data sets that you might want to help you answer the question about where should you put the ice cream shop. Then you want to figure out your analysis method, right? Is it going to be an intersect question? Is it going to be a buffer question? Is it going to be some combination of different geoprocessing tools that are the analysis methods that you'll use to figure this out? Then you organize and process the data, then you review and effectively, using good cartographic skills, display the results. Because you could do all this work and you create a very crummy map and no one knows what the hell you're talking about, and that is useless for everyone, right? So you want to effectively display the results. And that is the conclusion of this little talk about Introduction to Geoprocessing.